You've been told to get disciplined, wake up early, follow a routine, grind harder than everyone else. But here's the truth. No one talks about discipline as not motivation. It's not sexy, it's not fun, and it definitely doesn't feel good most of the time. The truth about discipline, it's brutal, it's boring, it's lonely, and yet it's everything. This is the truth about discipline no one wants to hear, but everyone needs to. Discipline isn't just a habit, it's a decision, every single day. People think once you build discipline, life becomes easier. But in reality, discipline isn't a switch you flip, it's a muscle you break and rebuild constantly. And some days it hurts to lift. Some days, you won't feel like doing it. That's exactly when it matters most. Discipline means doing the uncomfortable thing when the comfortable option is begging you to give in. It's waking up when you'd rather sleep, studying when you'd rather scroll. It's grinding quietly when the world gives you no applause. It's not exciting, it's not loud. It's silent work with invisible results until they aren't. Motivation is emotional, it comes and goes, gets excited, then disappears when life gets hard. But discipline? Discipline doesn't care how you feel. You're tired, discipline still shows up. They think they need to feel ready before they act. But that mindset is the trap. You don't need to feel like it. You need to do it. You're heartbroken? Discipline still trains. You're overwhelmed? Discipline keeps going. This is where most people fall apart. If you always wait until you're motivated, you'll lose to someone who's disciplined. Nobody sees the early mornings. Nobody claps for the skipped parties. No one congratulates you for staying in when everyone else is out having fun. But they weren't there in the dark when you built it. You didn't see the sacrifices, the failures, the hours you wanted to quit but didn't. That's the nature of discipline. It's invisible at first. You show up day after day, not for attention, but because your future demands it. The progress is slow. The growth is quiet. But eventually your results will be loud. People will ask how you did it. They'll think you got lucky. They'll say you're talented. And no life hack can replace the hours you invested when everyone else was distracted. That's discipline. It's what you do when no one's watching. We live in a world that praises instant results. Lose weight fast, get rich quick, hack your habits. But the people who actually win, they don't rely on hacks. They rely on consistency. They embrace the grind that others run from. The truth no one wants to hear is this: discipline is slow, it's repetitive, it takes years. You're a puppet pulled by distractions. You become reactive instead of intentional. You control what you do, not what you feel like doing. You create space for growth, health, wealth, peace, whatever matters to you. No shortcut can replace the time you put in. Success doesn't come from doing it once. It comes from doing it long enough to become someone new. It might sound like a contradiction, but discipline is the path to freedom. The more disciplined you are, the more control you have. Over your time, over your mind, over your future. That discomfort is your body, mind, and habits evolving. Most people quit when it gets hard. The disciplined keep going until it gets natural. Without discipline, you're a slave to your emotions. But with discipline, you take ownership. Freedom isn't doing whatever you want. It's having the power to do what's necessary. Here's another truth they won't tell you. Discipline is supposed to hurt. It's the pain of saying no when your body screams yes. The world is full of people with potential who never do anything with it. It's the tension of resisting what's easy. It's the sting of failure when you're trying your best. But that pain is the price of progress. Discipline doesn't feel good at first. It becomes good later. It turns pain into power. It transforms weakness into strength. And eventually, what once felt impossible becomes your new normal. Talent gives you a head start. Discipline lets you finish the race. Too many people think success belongs to the gifted, but gifts without discipline rot. Discipline is what separates the dreamers from the doers. It's the grind behind the glory. It's the late nights, the early mornings, the sacrifices that no one sees. You don't need to be the best. You need to outlast, because most people give up. They want results without the work. They want comfort without the commitment. Discipline is staying long after the excitement fades, and that's where the difference is made. Who you are is not just defined by what you believe, but by what you repeatedly do. Every disciplined act is a vote for the person you want to become. Every decision to push forward is proof that you're serious. Every time you show up, you're rewriting your story. If you want to change your life, change your habits. And if you want to change your habits, master your discipline. It's not about being perfect. It's about being persistent. Fall, get up, slip, realign, miss a day, return stronger the next. The goal isn't to never fail. The goal is to never quit. Every day, there's a silent battle happening in your mind. Comfort versus growth. Excuses versus execution. Feelings versus commitment. Discipline is winning that battle one moment at a time. It doesn't happen once. It happens every morning when your alarm goes off. Every time you plan your day instead of drifting. Every time you choose effort over ease. Discipline isn't a life you reach. It's a lifestyle you practice. And the more you win those small battles, the stronger your mind becomes. Let's be honest, discipline is hard to sell. It doesn't promise instant results. It requires sacrifice. It forces you to take responsibility. That's why people run from it. It's easier to blame circumstances, easier to wait for inspiration. It's easier to choose what feels good now and ignore what's best long term. But easy choices lead to a hard life. Hard choices lead to a powerful one. Most people won't choose discipline. It's exactly why you must. So what do you get in the end? Not just results, not just success, but self-respect. Discipline teaches you to trust yourself, to know that when life hits, you won't fold. You've built something strong enough to carry you through. It's not about controlling everything, it's about controlling yourself. It's about knowing you can rely on your own consistency, even when life gets unpredictable. And that kind of inner strength is priceless. If you're waiting to feel ready, you won't. If you're looking for an easier path, it doesn't exist. The truth about discipline is simple but hard. It's the unglamorous work that builds an extraordinary life. It's the daily commitment to your highest self. It's the quiet choice to do what's right, even when no one is watching. Start today. Start small, but start. Because every step you take in discipline moves you away from regret, closer to greatness. Now you know the truth. It's time to act on it.